10,000 years, the Emperor's Inquisition have fought a secret war to defend humanity. We keep vigil in the darkness. We hunt among the shadows. We pass judgment upon the mutant, the traitor, and the heretic. We purge the world of the taint lurking among the stars. We are Inquisitors. We shall fear nothing. For we are what you fear.
Alright. Time to look at Sydney Snipes, Sniper Assassin on Void Brethren Season.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. It has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic but extremely old. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. There were many delays during the journey, but the coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave finally led me to this desolate system. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery. It got through the warp surges with considerable loss of data, and my astropath has been unable to decipher it. I will personally investigate the source of this mysterious signal.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition, and lots of empty halls.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return. Inquisitorial log. New entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
Alright. So starting off... So we have, like, nothing. Ooh. Cannot get into heroic or morality, okay. Frame blending helps smoothing the motion and could provide a better average frame rate and cost of animation and effect quality. No. Okay. Probably won't work until we restart the game anyway.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door. An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Vessel 897 Lucius, 442 Alpha Class, Subsea 35. Name is Martyr. Code number 57, ERT 294B. Current status: in the possession of the Holy Orders of the Emperor's Inquisition. Warning: verifying current status. Inadequate data collated. Last maintenance logged 8.134.967.m36. Geller shield compromise. Current rate of impairment 47.34% estimated. Warning: prayers of maintenance required in the following zones. Cataloging zones. Cataloging failed. Invocations of blessed recalibration required. Cataloging zones. Cataloging failed. Corrupted data. Sounds about right.
Just as I suspected, it's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details.
Access the journal window. Contains all the background intel and collected evidence and clues. Investigations giving you a far deeper insight into the storyline as it unfolds. Investigations are divided in chapters where you can review each mission individually through a top-down menu. All clues collected during missions can also be accessed by clicking on the corresponding icon. Collect more clues to unlock extra rewards. Tutorials are also available. Okay.
New log entry. Found some corpses. Blood smells and tastes fresh. The wounds are recent. I have no idea what killed them, but it's not human and it's still close.
Ooh, sniper.
Let's see how this weapon works. Yes, I think it will do.
Single shot. So armor breaking, not back. It's a single target. We have high suppression. Is there a cool? Okay, so. And this is armor breaking. Knockback, single shot. Okay, so it's wait. Long shot target can specific damage increase. Oh, charging, not channeling. So that's that one. Continuous fire while moving away from the target. Okay, how many bullets do we have then? 2.
Loading!
Okay, so we do have bullets with this. It is not a heat gun, clearly, or the plasma.
A spawn of chaos. An interesting challenge at least. Die, heretic!
There we go.
What a shame. A magnificent imperial tomb despoiled by chaos. It will be a glorious task scraping this place clean again.
Okay, so auto pistols. Wait, full auto. So semi-auto will hit that. Full auto is straight up, and then stun and shock. So that may stun and shock them. This is going to be something for slowing versus armor. It's got a moderate spread. Okay.
New log entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
Argumentum, defense system anomalies, ranking security officer, Brother Marcus Durang. Incident log, the Martyr. Opened fire on an approaching rogue trader vessel, causing considerable damage and the loss of life of the targeted ship. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from the monastery. Confessions of the related personnel. During the penitence hearings, searching, picked, recording database, records not found. Conclusion, after thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turrets opened fire without any human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. Probable cause, system malfunction. Process is initiated. Logged a priority level request in the maintenance fraternity awaiting confirmation. Had emergency cogitators installed on the hangar deck and a main cogitator in the control room where security personnel can manually override both the turret systems and the teleportorium signals in case of any further incidents. Attachment. Medicaid reports of personnel voluntarily participating in the confessions.
I found new information. There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals. Open the door.
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor, what foul abomination is this? Oh, but you shouldn't talk, mindless drone. Hush now and watch that door. Did you just line up for your imminent death, heretics?
Give me pain.
Okay. Ooh.
I found a wreck in the hangar. It is a vessel used by the Space Marines. What are they doing here?
Oh. I guess that's one as mine. Let's see.
Finally, that's the cogitator that will disable the jammer. I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally! I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Okay, Inquisitor Sydney Snipes, new level. Plasma pistol. I can use plasma pistols, and I've got a passive. So we're probably going to do ranged combat for aimed and sniper skills, plus 2% damage. Actually, what is this? So, supreme critical hit chance. Nice, those target. A critical hit strength for snipers. Plus 2 to strike vex. Okay. This is just straight up ranged damage bonus in general. I mean, we don't have anything channeling yet. Critical hit chance, is that what we're doing in general? I got a lot of stuff I have to do apparently. Okay. So this would be single target. Single target. It's a salvo. And it's also single target. An 8% damage bonus for single target skills. How's this gonna do for aimed and sniper skills? And this is gonna be 3% range damage bonus. There is no enemy with that. So 8 plus 6. 10 plus 6. That's assuming they're not near me. % damage bonus for and suppression damage bonus for single target skills against enemies below 30%. And movement. Calls for dodge moves. Okay. First and foremost, what is dodge? Controls. Oh, Q and E. Okay. Oh, so that's an all. So that's good to know. Alright, well, let's just do range combat in general. Because that should affect both guns for sure. So, we've completed the survivor. Making contact is next. Yes, we know it's a chaos infestation.
Our Argos have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
It's always a chaos infestation. Okay, so that was actually... I like the sniper rifle. Oh, shit.
By the Emperor.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
The handiwork of a cult. The remains of an inquisitorial expedition. A tasteless offering to a powerful servant of chaos.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
Okay. The explosive round is awesome.
Reloading.
Frag grenades. Exploded or exploded from Inquisitor Theta 20s or 17B Lucan reference number 9834.1.T. Current rank Operator Confessor to the Great Machine Spirit of the Martyr. Inquisitor Omicron for Vesuvius. Can't say that word. Current rank Engineer Hierophant of the Martyr, automatically generated. Social components clipped. Type honorific. So make a level encryption initiated. Begins inquiry. Confidential emergency invocation. President, supplementary records, analysis. The machine spirit of the Martyr shows every sign of intellectual instability. Threat assessment, ultra high and growing. Proposal, detachment of data serves in the Blessed Core, initiating data module scrubbing and anointing central processing modules. Personal note. The machine spirit is slowly becoming insane, and it started to override the defense systems, destroying some possibly harmless void craft trying to land on the deck. We must act before it sheds more blood. I don't need to remind you of the fateful consequences if such information becomes open knowledge. It all must remain confidential. I submit this invocation in the name of the Omnissiah to the wisdom of the trusted Hierophant. So the ship's alive.
Lack the precision I'd normally prefer. Not that I'm complaining in this situation. A proper welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now. Loading.
What is this? Projects hololithic duplicates of the agent as a diversion. The duplicates can fight for 60 seconds or until destroyed. Okay. So that's over there. Let's go this. How do we know which way? Guess there's definitely bad guys that way. We'll go the opposite way. Look at that. Vessel 897 Lucius 442 Alpha Class. Bunch of gibberish. Recalibration all. Heim initiated, so note A. I hope you are reading this. That's the safest way for us to communicate. If they find out what we are planning, they'll execute us. Hide your message in the maintenance sermons and make them look like simple devotional notes. We need to plan our next step. There are huge problems on the research checks. The Red Sanctum has been quarantined. Alert corruptive code influx. Note B, I've received your message by the Emperor. This is bad. Same here down here. Nobody knows where the Martyr is headed, and with Uther holed up in the Sanctum and his second in charge plotting against him, I have no idea where to turn. Interesting. Uther will be our death. Think about it. He promised us immortality and glory for the Imperium. And now we have what? Those things in the dark zone? We must get out of here immediately, or shall we join the others? Immortality. Yeah, that's not going to get old.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
Chaos Dreadnought?
The heretic.
Yes, that is what I did. I killed the heretic. Thank you.
I found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
Well, that just means there are a shit ton of creatures that together can do that. Let's see. So that's supposed to be easy only because it's the start.
There is strength in numbers, you think? Fools. I found you killed in Paris. Cleansing shots fired.
Okay, that's fine. So I guess because they can only do like the suppression armor damage. That means that the clones could at least make it so that they become weaker to my shot, so that's actually cool.
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I'm an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, We're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
Yeah. Somebody wants to genuinely let's fight till we die. Almost to the next level. Let's see what we got. So, being clearly better. So this is heat resistance. I don't really have. I would genuinely lose damage before vulnerability. Let's do that. And then this would make up for the overall damage by just being overall better. And then we'll yeah. And is that really the only? God, we got like no loot. Okay.
It's Thorn again. Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I'm a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
Poison gas.
I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I wonder if those mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say that I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Okay, so we got this stuff here. This probably loops around.
The filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious! I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Oh, wait. I still need to see if there's anything there. Oh my gosh. Yes. There we go. Okay. Scriptorium, Telepathica, Martyr, Caligari Sector, Segmentum Tempestus, Colony Choir, Scintilla, Subsectorial Admin Conduit, Trans-Imperial Relay Omega 10, by Brother Lester, Forge World, Cochet Prime, Request for Partial Overhaul. So this is thrice the Blessed Fortress Monastery, the Martyr, Category A3 Research Vessel of the Holy Ordos under the leadership of the Lord Inquisitor Uther Tiberius. We seek aid from the brothers and sisters of the Adeptus Mechanicus. The Martyr is on a highly important research pilgrimage from the Segmentum Pacificus to the Sigil subsector, en route to the Caligari sector. The Martyr was caught in a severe warp anomaly and the Geller shield suffered considerable damage. We need an emergency overhaul in the orbital dry docks of Cochet Prime as soon as possible. May the Emperor be with you. Okay.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
Okay, so plasma gun, digital weapons, and passive. Oh, we did 2 levels, my bad. So long last rifle, accuracy, and passive. Oh, we just naturally get accuracy. Okay, so 10% suppression damage always. Oh, that also increases overall base damage for each point. Oh, this gives 30 HP and suppression and 5% dodge and 2 adrenaline and critical hit chance. Okay. Did not realize that. Perks, but just the one. 100% range damage bonus for 1 second after moving. So if I move, I can always do even more damage. Okay, so passives. Get slowed, shocked. Where are we up? Oh, wait, I have 2. There's no enemy with that. Recovery speed for range skills with at least 1 second cooldown when fighting from cover. Actually, that might be pretty good for urban warfare. Can actually. I can. Death Cold Blade. I'm not gonna use it, but okay, so. Digital weapons. What is a digital weapon? Xenotech enhancement grants 30% critical hit chance for 30 seconds. Is that better than a grenade? It's an AoE ammo, 223 damage. It's 6 more hit points. Think about it. Spread, target, weak, knockback, slow. Switch the auto gun for the pistols. Let's see. And that's just pure whatever. Okay, so I need another for that. Yeah, we might try that out. max HP. Huh. I don't want to really lose each. I want to lose 50 HP, so... Okay. And feral traps.
This is just the calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
Reporting for duty, Inquisitor.
Ready to fight.
Alright. Guards.
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum. The sculptures are undeniably imperial, but I've never seen anything like this before. The colossal statues seem both recognizable and unfamiliar. Did I just find an imperial cult from the past?
Onwards! Don't linger, guardsmen!
I need to modify my early estimate of the age of this magnificent ship. The pre-Thorian symbolism and the content of the prayer book indicates ancient heritage, sometime between the 35th and 36th millennium. The potential connection to the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit that some of our discoveries are unique. Almost radical in nature, especially the pieces directly connected to Uther Tiberius and his sect. The adornments and other elements are clearly imperial in the origin of the ship, but the details, like the winged statues, all suggest a cult that used to be imperial, but which has been lost or subsequently purged from the archives. Personal notes. So the techno-archaeologist was baffled by the first radium-carbon results. This may be a rather bold statement since he lacks facial features, emotions, and soul. But he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of this emperor-forsaken derelict. But I'm certain about my analysis and a bit troubled. The mural about the Scarlet Apotheosis and the Imperium beyond was unsettling to say the least, the Angel of Death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy upon our souls. Inquisitor K. So it must be that Carl.
That's your command.
Is that? Where this goes up, or can't tell. No, it didn't, but...
Reloading.
Yeah, we'll collect money. That's too funny.
Ready to fight!
We don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
I shall flame.
By the Emperor, we are saved! Thank you, Inquisitor.
Ready to fight!
Reloading.
For the Emperor! Onward! Don't lay time, maggots, die!
By the Emperor, we are saved! How can we serve you?
The amp humans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Ready to fight!
Oh, I guess I've never been battling until right now.
Inquisitor, our Argos are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
I find your ignorance of my capabilities amusing. For the moment, at least.
So what is your plan?
Imagine a surgeon cutting out lumps of tainted flesh. One by one, they will die. They won't even know who killed them. I will not grant them this gift.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
What is this? Unlocked item, arc blade. Unlocked a perk. Belt abilities. Gain +2 charges. Supply crates give +1 charge. 100% damage bonus for grenades and mines. The clues I found led me to the following conclusions. Recently, a sizable Imperial expedition landed on the Fortress Monastery led by a certain Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. The purpose and the current whereabouts of these explorers are still unknown, although judging by the large number of casualties they have suffered, I assume that the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had inquisitors and interrogators in his retinue. Also, some space marines from the Stormwatcher chapter. I find it troubling that the Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me.
Your command!
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I had imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man. his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Inquisitor, we have a problem.
Now is not a good time.
At your command.
Let's take a look at this cogitator.
Summary: after the rites of the diagnostics and reciting the necessary hymns to placate its mood, I prayed to the machine spirit, humbly asked it to confide in me about the causes of the reoccurring system failures. Why the automatic defense systems of the Martyr destroyed the rogue trader cruiser, and why the Martyr initiated conflicts with the non-hostile vessel than an explorator ship, their fleet, thus corrupted it. So the machine spirit of the Martyr denies cooperation, citing that the Sacred Order 947.A, as issued by your spiritual leader, the late Uther Tiberius, addendum. No executable directive exists under this name. The machine spirit claims that the Martyr must follow a determined route to a classified location, and that the protection of the Martyr is top priority, and it asserts its rights to override its rights to override the Martyr, automated weapons systems, and the teleportorium in times of need. Possible warp infestation of the machine spirit invoking the conclave, the intimate system purge.
These records are disturbing. This Martyr has a mind of its own.
At your command. Now you will pay. Scum.
Nothing says heresy like free thought.
Well then, that was a pleasant warm-up, wasn't it? But Inquisitor, I'm sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
Their what?
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later.
Thundering blast of weapons. I wish my brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers, which chapter do you belong to? I'm not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Doing what exactly?
dying gloriously during classified Inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
Take it like a man, God!
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now.
At your command. Take it like...
Reloading.
Move! Move! Onward! Don't blame your God for
You are truly doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor. Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
Before their... what? Their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we disable the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, yes, that two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die. But now, move!
Ready to fight!
Loading.
Okay, so nothing here. Oh, I still have a tarantula.
Traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth! Ah!
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a Hellbrute, a twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial Space Marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives, and it's ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now!
I've disabled the Tallyport jammer. At least, I hope so.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the Jella shields are probably compromised. Warp travel will kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
What about the guardsmen? I mean, are the guardsmen coming too?
Inquisitor, are you alright?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the Space Marine. What is happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
Inquisitor, my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole.
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
That must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the Fortress Monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation. Evaluate the data. Gather new clues and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Our task is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed. We need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos biologist specialist, which could be difficult.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologus there.
Welcome on board, Inquisitor. Alright, this is the command bridge of your ship, your base of operations where you can prepare for missions, manage your resources, talk to the NPCs, do the parties, all the good stuff. Personal void shield. Okay. Bolt pistol, art of death calls. Oh, that's extinction of life offered as a sacrifice. Okay. Clues have discovered in K that the machine spirit of the Martyr, which inhabits Fortress Monastery and controls all systems of machinery of the decks, he had probably gone mad, possibly during a warp incident. It has been displaying paranoid tendencies for a long time now. It was locked down the Martyr, completely in trying to destroy the approaching vessels to protect itself for unclear reasons. The abandoned Colossus. Alright, I can conclude that at this point that the abandoned fortress monastery, which the cryptic distress signal came from, is called the Martyr, and that it is entered the Caligari sector roughly 5,000 years ago. After the Imperial Civil War called the Age of Apostasy, the Martyr was commandeered by an Inquisitor called Uther Tiberius, who had a very clear purpose for traveling here. And some of the members of his retinue had reasons to worry about his intentions. What exactly happened during the subsequent 5,000 years is unclear. At some point, the Martyr must have disappeared in the warp, and it was spat out by a recent warp surge in the system, already infested by the bile of Nurgle. Alrighty. Let's take a look at passives. Got 2. Critical hits opened up. With melee. I don't care about the melee. That should be 1 overall critical hit chance. I'll go this way, I'll just pick that one up later. 0 heroic deeds. Fantastic. Actually, +1 mind link attribute point. Feedback perk. Stance. Assassin only, Psyker. Oh, I'm rare. I'm none of those. Okay. Let us look at weapons. Do I have a new? I do not have a new sniper rifle. Okay, so neural implant. So 20 damage reduction. I'll switch to that for now. The Purity Seal. So what is this? So stealth field on-off can only be activated when not being attacked. Activation puts character in stealth mode, which lasts for 5 meters of an enemy until attacking or running out of adrenaline. Creates a 10-meter radius area around the caster that slows all kinetic projectiles as well as enemy movement. Just makes everything slow around me. 1.5 minute cooldown, and it's just a 10-second thing. It's 1% damage reduction, then 3% resistance, but I lose my decoys. Sell everything, and then do you have a better sniper rifle? No, you... Oh, that's just a long-last rifle. Minus 12% heat cost for weapons, that's cool. So, damage bonus against bleeding. Things. So that's Pierce AoE. It is a sniper and target. This is channeled. And a single target and single target. Is that what I have? Is it just single target? I don't remember now. It's single target DPS, range bonus, range bonus. May not be. So vulnerability, effectiveness, damage against bleeding. Gives knockback. So overall more damage. We'll get rid of the auto gun because we are going to go just snipers. So we are going to put this guy. Yeah, and then this one that's worthless. We'll take this here. Like 5,000, but we have a sniper las gun. Awesome. Alright, we will call it here for now.